this is Mandy from Mandy's Budgeting Journey. I'm going to have to do a voiceover today because when I recorded it, some reason my mic wasn't working. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. We're going to be working in our Nightmare Before Christmas savings challenges today. Just a couple more weeks and we'll have this section wrapped up. What we'll do is at the end of October, if we haven't finished all the challenges, we'll just count the money up and see what we have. So let's see how much money we're working with today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have $23 that we're going to be working with in our savings challenges. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing okay this morning. I'm doing alright. It's Sunday where I'm trying to edit this video and realize, hey, sound's not working. So I'm trying to be quiet while everybody's sleeping and try to get this worked out. So what we do this is we roll the dice and whatever number lands on, it's the same challenge that gets that particular dollar. I've been doing this way. I got it from Barbara Lynn Budgets, but I'm enjoying doing it the last couple of times. So let's get started here. And let's see which one's going to take all my money. Okay, so the first one is 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one is 3. So our life has been kind of busy here lately. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before last, we went to the World Chicken Festival. It's a local festival that's here in town. If you'd like to see pictures and a little video of that, it will be just go back and check my one of my last shorts. It will show there. But we got to see a couple of new bands. The Rags to Riches band. They was the drummer on that. It was just two brothers, and the drummer was really awesome. They are a local band, and they played right before Smash Mouth did. And it's hard to believe that Smash Mouth has been going like 20 some years. They was not saying how old each song was. I was like, oh man, it makes me feel old. Of course, the lead singer is no longer with us, but it's been a couple years since he actually sung with the group. But the new singer done a really good job. Of course, it's not going to be the same as the main person, but you know, it was still a pretty good concert, and especially to be free. This time of year, I love this time of year because they have all the towns around us is having their fall festivals with parades and stuff, and I just love going to, especially for the music. Actually, this coming weekend is going to be in one of the local town, and as with the band, so she's excited about it. They usually it falls on my birthday, but it's actually the weekend after this way. It's just the way the weekends fell. So she's excited about it, and we'll have to go at least Saturday to it. I'm thinking maybe she might want to go back down after the parade, because she has to go and take her uniform off and take her instrument back, because the instrument that she uses is pretty huge. The instrument that she plays is called a baritone saxophone, and it's a pretty old. Not only is it about the size of her, It's a pretty old instrument, so they have to be really careful with it. But she loves that saxophone. That's her buddy, she says. And they always named their instruments. I don't remember which one she calls this one. We went yesterday, me and her had just a girls' day out. We went to go to Corral to eat because it's not been reopened here too long. And then we went to a band store called 88 Music that's here locally. And first she's wanting to get a saxophone for herself because when she's going to college next year, she'll have to have her own instrument. But they had all kinds of gifts. They didn't have saxophones, but they had some drums and some guitars, and she fell in love with this bass electric guitar. And she's a pretty short person, and it's about this size of her. I don't know about her and getting instruments. It's about the size of her. She's only 5. I don't think she's 5 foot. That's how short she is. She's right around the borderline. And her 18, so bless her heart. She's pretty short. And so she fell in love with it. But she said, I'm going to wait because there's another store that is in the next town over from us. She wants to go there first to see what they have. And then go from there. Okay, so we're getting ready to count the money to see how much we're adding into each challenge. Of course, I know I said last time we weren't going to do the witchy savings each time, but the dice says otherwise. And I found these markers at Walmart, and I've been seeing Mary Loves Country use them. And so I decided I had to get some. So Mary, I'm blaming you on this one. I'm blaming you, sister. No, I'm trying to get them open, but here I am struggling with this packaging. What is it with packaging and nowadays? It seems like they make it more difficult than anything to get open. I apologize for my voice there. The ragweed here is where it's changing whether it's strong, and so my sinus always flares up when it's strong here. So that's the reason my voice is kind of itchy this morning. It's because of that. And I actually like these markers. They are, especially where it's easy to just push down and go. And so the IOU slips are available in my shop. Just a quick notification. So what I've done is actually went ahead and colored in the next circle and just put an IOU slip in there to know how much more I owe the challenge before moving on to the next hat or circle. It just seems to make it more easier that way for me to remember. So yeah. So those are available in my shop. The shop's course link below. Just a quick reminder, the whole month of October is, since it's my birthday month, I'm having a sale of 5% off. So I put $1 to the side for the IOU, and I decided to go ahead and color in the 10. I have $4 there, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I just put IOU 6, so I know how much I owe it next time. I may have to use a regular Sharpie marker on those IOU slips where they're laminated, because where those are dry erase markers, I believe so it may not stay on there. We'll have to try it and see how it goes. So I'm just shaking it to make sure it dries. So the next one is the Jack Scratch Off, which is from Donna, which will be linked down below. All challenges are linked down below and where you can find them if you're interested in those challenges. So I had 8. I did 8, and then we're adding 2, so it still leaves us $6 owed until we can scratch another one off. If I can get it in this envelope. I thought about getting the ones without the zippers, but they're getting hard to find. I don't know if I'm just not searching right or what, but I just couldn't find them the other day on Amazon. And put the money back in there. Now for this one, I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think there's a 4 on there, so I can't. Let's see, which one did I color in? Make a decision there. There we go. So I colored in the 5, so I'm going to owe it 1. And the little Yorkie is actually made after my mom's pup, Coco. He is a miniature Yorkie. And he thinks he's just as big as a big dog. Here we go, putting it back in. I'm not going to count the envelopes until we get either finished with the challenge or at the end of October when we pull the money to see what we end up. Because in November, I'm thinking about starting just a short month of fall challenges. And then, of course, in December, we'll be doing winter. Okay, so next is we're adding 3. And so I'll go ahead and color it in the 5. Those spiders. And then since it was 5 and we have 3, we're going to owe it 2. I try to make the alley slips to match some of my challenges, so if you see an image that's been reused, that's the reason why. Next is the Jack Skeleton one. I've had 30, and luckily there was just a 3 open for the pumpkin. So we go ahead and color it in. I do like how these are coloring. They're bright. So these are definitely a keeper. Just gotta figure out what we want to do with them. I gotta make room for them here. Next, we have $2 that we're adding to the next Night Before Christmas challenge. And I'm just explaining here what I just said earlier about the IOU slips. So we owe it 4, and we got 2, so that means we owe it 2 more. So again, another IOU slips. Which reminds me, I need to clean those other ones off before the next recording. Because I got a feeling we're going to have a little bit more IOUs. And Spooky, the last one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm trying to decide which icon I want to do for 4. I think I do a lollipop. I can't remember. Which is worth 5, I think. Hurry up, make a decision. Go for a decision. There you go. Let's do that one. Come on. Yeah, that's what we did. The lollipop is worth $5, so I'm gonna color it in, and we owe it 1. Probably should have used a lighter color, but that's okay. Alright, so let's got that one. And if you're new here, I also like to say thank you. If you're new here, please take a look around. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you part of my budgeting community here, where we do a little bit of everything, of budgeting. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here. I love you all. Couldn't do it without you. And remember, every dime counts. And we'll see you next time. Have a great one, folks. Bye.